strap in, because this video is about to absolutely blow your mind. I'm gonna show you exactly why Binance is again in huge trouble and why we actually don't even give a shit anymore. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into this. And technically, there is nothing really interesting happening. We just, in a short-term perspective, we lost this green support at $22,677. So our next support is about $22,000 right here. Nothing major happening. Quite frankly, we're just going in a side move-ish activity, and which is quite good as long as we're not gonna see this BART pattern. Till then, we're actually quite safe. And remember about all of the important dates that are going to be happening this week and next week. And check out my previous video. I'm going to link it up here. It's also very important for you to understand. So let's move on to very important stuff. And before we do, guys and girls, remember, if you want to see my personal trades as well as the trades of my team, then go down into the description of this video and join my free Discord channel. This is where I post all of my trades and trades of my team. We do a lot of scalp trading, swing trading, day trading. It's absolutely free to join. Just go to that VIP section and click on it. There is a very simple instruction of how to join it. So okay, now let's move on to the most important stuff. And here, let's start with Binance and why it's in trouble, and then move on gradually into the reasoning as to why we don't give a shit. So Binance says that management of its funds hasn't always been perfect. And I mean, this is quite painful, quite frankly. Discrepancies around Binance's hot wallet management have left more questions than answers about the exchange's funds. So if we're going to move on to this article right here, Binance holds token collateral and user funds on the same wallet by mistake. I mean, this is quite painful, to be honest. You know, Binance previously said that the firm's corporate holdings are recorded in separate accounts and should not form a part of the proof of reserves calculations, which it didn't. So, you know, when you have these kinds of discrepancies and these are just starting to surface, the big question is, you know, what's deep under? You know, what's deep down that nobody wants you to know? So that's why there is extra thought about Binance as of right now. And certainly the biggest thing that, you know, adds on to the, you know, weight of DOJ already investigating Binance for alleged money laundering, etc., that has been happening for so long. You know, it adds on to this pain and adds injury to the insult, or insult to the injury, whatever you want to call it. And as it says here, exclusive, that Binance moved $346 million for the seized crypto exchange Bitslato. You remember this DOJ announcement that everybody got so scared of when they actually stopped Bitslato and, you know, arrested the founder. So Binance apparently and allegedly moved $346 million for them. So this is not helping Binance like at all. So, and also guys, if you're going to ask me like on which exchange I'm personally trading on Bybit or Bitget. With my exclusive links down in the description of this video, you can claim up to $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses with Bitget and up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses with Bybit, but only if you're going to use my exclusive link down in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. So yeah, Binance is not feeling that very good at this time, and certainly I'm going to keep you guys updated. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also hit that like button, a small token of appreciation and helping the channel to actually grow. Let's grow to at least 500,000 subscribers in 2023, and I need your help to do this. So comment for the algorithms, call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments, like the video, and let's just move on. So now let me tell you exactly why we don't give a shit about none of this anymore. So number one, 6 on-chain metrics are suggesting that Bitcoin is at a generational buying opportunity, being a generational buying opportunity. And the on-chain metrics they're talking about is the metrics we've been talking about before on this channel as well. It is the entity adjusted dormancy flow, and it's like at all-time low basically. Then also MVRV, that is also at the all-time low and finally exiting this green area, which has been always historically very mega bullish, blah 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 blah. But as I told you so many times before, that we are in unprecedented macro environment, so I wouldn't really be paying attention to this as much as what I'm about to show you in just a second. So for this reason, you know, that's why there are so many people, you know, calling either $10,000 per Bitcoin or $250,000 per Bitcoin in 2023. And by the way, comment your prediction down in the comments. I really want to see what my audience is thinking, quite honestly, because everybody's so torn right now. So many things are going to be coming up in the decision on the interest rates, PCE reading, which is very important, I think 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on the 27th. So after tomorrow, it's going to be a huge catalyst event. So a lot of people are currently very, very torn. And that's why, you know, all the Bitcoin haters are saying that it's still a smart idea to buy gold than get bitten by Bitcoin. The only people who could say this is people who don't understand what Bitcoin is, how much superior it is to gold, that gold is outdated and is not going to provide any performance in terms of return like it never did. I mean, unless you bought gold 100 years ago. So this leads me into the explanation as to why we don't even care about any of this FUD like at all, and why we don't care about all these Karens at this point, because we know we are right. And in the next brief rally of information, I'm going to explain exactly why. So watch this video till the end, because it's going to absolutely blow your mind. So number one, crypto to play a major role for UAE trade. So United Arab Emirates, and I live in UAE, I live in Dubai. I see how this is already happening here. A key area the UAE is looking to expand is cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrencies will play a major role for UAE trade going forward. The nation's Minister of State for Foreign Trade has said. Now, this is not all. UAE explores non-oil trade in rupees and sees major role for crypto, because there is a lot of trade happening, and especially oil trade. And this is what is bringing me to this article right here, which is that everybody's questioning right now, is Bitcoin included when it comes to Saudi Arabia to accept non-dollar currencies for oil? And this is the de-dollarizing that we have been talking about in some of my previous videos, where the dollar could potentially start actually losing this reserve currency status, or at least have an alternative one standing together with it. So the biggest oil exporter in the world, Saudi Arabia, might take a hit to the US dollar supremacy for the benefit of Bitcoin and other global currencies. Guys, if this is not crazy, then I don't know what is. So let's move on to the next thing. It's just, I'm gonna build this up so you understand exactly the magnitude of the situation that is developing right now. Fiji is potentially about to legalize Bitcoin next, as its new pro-Bitcoin prime minister steps into the office. And we're seeing a lot of this actually starting to take place. They have a lot of talks about this right now. And this is going to be following the situation that we've seen in Central African Republic, where they've already made Bitcoin a legal tender. And right now, Central African Republic is eyeing a legal framework for crypto adoption. And I've been a face actually of Sango project of Central African Republic, the first ever government-backed crypto initiative. I was a face in Dubai, in Monaco, also in Cannes. It's an incredible initiative. You can actually research this Sango crypto initiative. This is what Central African Republic is currently doing. Now the next thing is El Salvador, and we already know that El Salvador made it legal tender, and a lot of people are hating the president because Bitcoin price has gone down. But despite this situation, El Salvador actually repaid its $800 million bond, so they didn't see any problem, and they keep accumulating Bitcoin, which is absolutely incredible. Next thing is that Coinbase CEO is urging Bitcoin legal tender for Brazil, because Brazil right now is considering a brand new currency that they want to use. So, and Brian Armstrong is coming out and saying it's already there. You don't have to create one. Use Bitcoin. And so right now, actually, for Brazil and Argentina, and right now they actually are starting to seriously consider it. Because why? There is already precedent. I mean, New Hampshire Commission recommends statewide Bitcoin mining energy plan. We spoke about this. We saw already what is happening in Texas, that Bitcoin mining is helping the state with the power grid, potentially extra income source, etc. So the state will be owning Bitcoin. Then also the same thing is going for Mississippi and Missouri. Lawmakers are introducing bills to protect the rights to mine Bitcoin and run a node, and etc. And one of the craziest thing right now, which is just putting the last nail in any skepticism when it comes to Bitcoin, and that is this right here. Breaking news: the Bitcoin network processed more transaction value than Visa and MasterCard last year. Bitcoin processed $42 trillion, while MasterCard did measly $7.7 trillion and Visa did $14.1. This shows mass adoption. This shows that Bitcoin is more superior, and this is what people choose: decentralization. It's faster, it's cheaper, it's safer, and whenever you want to send $1 million to somewhere, it takes like what, a couple of minutes, it's done. So if this is not value in of itself, then I don't know, you probably have never tried to sending money right now, for example, from US to Europe, and tried to sending $1 million. Like, good luck. I tried sending a few $100,000 a few times. It was a nightmare, even though my money is absolutely clean. So in understanding all of this, that's why I'm saying that, here is another Binance FUD, another huge trouble for Binance, but we simply don't give a shit anymore, because Bitcoin Bitcoin is bigger than any of it. That's why I keep saying the prices right now. Certainly, we could see a recession, Fed pivot, another huge crash in S&P 500, whatever. As I told you so many times before, check out this video that I've done long ago where I explained all of it. We're going to see short-term pump and then potentially a huge dump to an even lower prices still is in the cards. But guys, seeing all of this mass adoption happening, Bitcoin is going to be the future. The chances of it going to zero with every month, with every day, are becoming smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Therefore, don't care about short-term price action, not financial advice, but I would be accumulating Bitcoin, and I am accumulating Bitcoin. I will never keep more than 50% of my net worth in crypto. That's why whenever I have extra stable coins, extra USDT, USDC, BUSD, I'm cashing them out just to bring myself down to 50% of my net worth being in crypto. But I will never sell any of my Bitcoin, and I have never sold any of my Bitcoin that I've been accumulating right now, and Ethereum and etc. So this is very important to understand. So anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Check out this tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. You really want to watch this course. It's like full-blown course as to how to trade properly. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Crollo. Stay smart, stay rich, be the diamond hands of this industry. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.